So I have two of these hydrangeas, and I just happened to pull some of this plastic back and noticed that they have a lot of growth down here in the plastic. So I was thinking about, because it's a little too early for me to plant them out just yet. I think next month is probably the best month. So I was gonna just kind of open this bag up a little bit and just make sure like the stuff that's growing down here can get some light. But just look at these little baby buds coming out. I cannot wait to plant these guys in. I know exactly where they're gonna go. They're gonna go in the front, where I get a lot more shade. These ones are part shade, so let's see if I can show you that. Partial shade. So I'm super excited because I get a ton of shade in the front of the yard. It gets like east sun in the morning for a little bit, and then the sun moves overhead. But I have two big giant trees that block out a lot of that east light, and then that overhead, noon sun. So these are perfect hydrangeas for the spots I'm thinking of, because they'll still bloom in the shade, and that's kind of what I'm looking for the front yard area, or things that that are shade tolerant and will still bloom and flourish. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up, and I'll cut these bags open and we can take a look. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one. This one has the smaller little leaflet here. So I'm gonna cut that open, and then we'll see what's down in there. And I know I use kid scissors for this because that is all I have available, are kid scissors. There. Alright. So it's definitely, this is how they typically package these things in bags, and then you have this paper here. But this one I don't see a ton of extra growth down there. It's kind of just kicking off its little growing season right now. Let me show you. You can see. Alright, so I'm going to leave this open like this, and I'll probably fold it, cut this down around here so that this can get more light. And then if necessary, I might water it a little bit, but this plastic is probably what's keeping it as moist, pretty moist. So yeah, definitely moist down there, and it's definitely ready to go into the ground. Jonesy, look at this cat. What are you doing? Are you being needy? Oh goodness. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some more of this plastic back. I didn't want to cut the planting instructions off, so be careful of that. Alright, so this one is all set up, and that's all the growth that he has on there. Just a couple of buds on the stem. Next one, this one right here that is showing a lot more growth, has a lot longer stem. Hang on a second. Get out of there. Get. Okay. So now it's time to cut this one off. This plastic. Hopefully I don't want to damage anything underneath here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of growth down here. Not a ton, but a lot more than the other one. You can see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this plastic down as well, so that these little leaflets can view some more light get some more air down there. And then if necessary, I'll keep checking it. If I need to water them, I will do that too. And this little piece got broken. No! Oh, we lost a piece. I wonder if I can propagate this. A little bit of rooting hormone into some soil. I think I'll try that. Okay, but anyway, so here it's all open, it's cut back, it's got a lot of growth on here. I think I'm actually gonna stick it in this front window, stick them both in there. Quite a bit of growth. So here they both are. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for that little piece of hydrangea that I broke off. I don't know if it'll root for me, but we will see. I don't like throwing away something that I think that I can possibly save. So I'm gonna get my rooting powder, which is, some people call it rooting hormone. So I'll just do a little bit on this paper towel. Whew, dusty. Because you don't want to stick your plant right into the pot of the rooting hormone, because that could be potential, like, you know, spreading diseases or whatever. So here's my little piece, and I've already pre-moistened this soil. This is a pot from another plant. I keep these for times like this and times like now where I am growing a ton of seeds and bulbs. So this is perfect to have. So here is the little piece. I hope it's not too blurry. There you are. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick it into this hormone. Get it in there really good. Let me see if I can change how this looks. Okay, much better. So I'm sticking this in there, and then I'm just, how this looks. Okay, much better. So I'm sticking this in there, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and push that down into the soil. Make sure it's kind of stable. And like I said, I'm pre-moistened the soil, so it should be okay. I'll give it a few weeks, see if I tug on it, if it feels like it's rooted, then perfect. If the plant starts to die, I'll know, because it'll turn brown and just die. But hopefully this will go ahead and root. But I just wanted to show you guys what I was planning to do with that, since I broke that little piece off.